Hi guys, rise and shine, we grind, we are all fine, and the sun shines for yours and mine. My name is Tyrone, and welcome back to my show. Today, I wanted to touch up on mainly one topic. Today, I usually touch up on two topics, but today I wanted to just only touch up on one. And today, I wanted to touch up on resistance. And excuse me, because it's 2 o'clock, it's not really, rise and shine, but still, so, you know, um, I wanted to touch up on the state of resistance because I feel like it's something that needs to be spoken about. It's something that we all struggle with, and it also has to it also has to contribute with all forms of maybe temptation. It could deal with forms of temptation. It could deal with forms of not feeling comfortable with something. You know what I mean? A lot of us, when we resist something, we feel uncomfortable overall. And like I said, it comes from feeling uncomfortable, but it could be about a person, about a specific topic that you and that person have to touch up on. It could be a place a place that brings you back to a certain mind frame, and you kind of want to resist that. And that kind of brings me back to one of my well, I wouldn't say testimonies, but I would say when I got stabbed when I was 18. I was stabbed when I was 18. I was robbed and stabbed, and that kind of resistance plays a big role within it because of the fact that when I was younger, there were certain places that those events happened at that I wasn't able to approach, so I kind of resisted that. But a lot of us, when it comes to situations like what I just explained, some of us need to face our fears, but some of us, because there are definitely wounds that we can, that, or definitely things that we can't control, it's better to resist, not avoid, but resist because you know that it will hinder you in the long run. I feel that we tend to not want to be succumbed to it. You know what I mean? We don't want to be around it. We don't want to be near it, and it just doesn't make us feel right. You know, it could be it could be anything from something that might be a habit or something that might be an addiction. You know, sex, drugs, money, this, that, and the third, toxic relationships, stuff like that can definitely lead you to a form or a state of resistance. And we tend to resist things that we might have already faced. We tend to resist things that we might have already faced, or we can resist things that, or we want to resist things that, new things that come up, you know? Excuse me. Uh, and when I say things that we have already faced or things that are new, it could be, like I just explained, drugs for existence. I have my own testimony when it comes to that. I have had a form of addiction when I was in high school myself, you know what I mean? And I felt like I was definitely getting to a point of addiction when it came to drugs. And the best thing that was meant for me within my life was to resist those things, to not want it, to be able to have the mentality to say, no, this isn't what I want. This isn't something that I see acceptable or pushing me forward within perseverance for my life, or is something that I feel that just might hinder me in the long run. You know what I mean? And that's where the state of resistance comes in, when you acknowledge the fact that there is something that makes you feel uncomfortable. It makes you feel uncomfortable about yourself. And it's also a step towards transitioning into a new how would I say it, a new mode of self-worth. You know what I mean? Because I feel like a lot of things that we resist has to deal with our value as a human being. You know what I mean? If we're not able to resist it, then there is no form of self-control or self-discipline within ourselves. I feel that the reasoning I wanted to touch up on this because I feel that it's important for all of us individually as human beings to identify what we can resist and what we can't resist, because it could be something that consciously or unconsciously we feel it might be good for that moment, or we might feel like it could be it could be good in a long run, but it's actually something that might be temporary. It's something that affects us in a way where we wouldn't think it would affect us. I feel that it can be difficult with certain things that we face as human beings. But I also feel that resistance comes with a different state of a mentality that you hold upon that thing. It's like if you feel that drugs, for instance, has a hold or a strong hold over you, then there's no form of self-control or self-discipline, and that is when we need to acknowledge the fact that we're going through those things and find every route and every strategy possible to be able to resist those things so that it won't hinder us. You know what I mean? And I feel that excuse me, I feel that resistance is important, especially for self or developmental growth, because it teaches us what to accept and it teaches us what not to accept. Resistance is a beautiful thing when you get to cherish it. You know what I mean? Resistance has a lot to do because we not only resist the things that we go through, but we resist the things that other people have to say, or just it's like a politician. Whatever a politician might have to offer for the people, is it really for the people? You know what I mean? We start getting different views on it, and then we tend to resist that thing because what is it going to help for us? What is it going to do for us? You know what I mean? And I just feel that resistance comes with a form of self-control and self-discipline within everything that you do. And it comes from saying no. It comes from not wanting to. And it comes from acknowledgement. I wanted to just touch up on this topic real quick, guys. I don't want to hold you guys off too long. I hope this short clip might could be a blessing to you guys. If it was, or if it helped you out in any way, shape, or form, please leave a thumbs up for me. I would really appreciate it. Please subscribe. Love when you guys are subscribing to me, and I hope you all have a blessed day. Love you all, and I'll see you guys on the next one.